Having known him during his amateur career, there was a moment when Sillach would have been the more celebrated prospect, but Kovalev has come on so strong in the last couple of years. As we mentioned, he's developing a fan following to go along with his outstanding record. Round one, cleverly made the mistake of going right at Kovalev, and he paid a huge price for it. Sillach is moving, bouncing, and making Kovalev reach.
I mean, just in the body language, in these first few seconds of the fight, you can already see why people liked Sillach so much on his way up. I was one of them. Rangy. Look how fast his hands are, and he carries power, confident.
Kovalev with a straight right hand. If and when Kovalev can get going, he throws 4 and 5 punch combinations, all power. Kovalev grazed Sillach's chin with a left hook.
And part of the reason Kovalev's had the kind of success he has recently is he's not scared to get hit. He has a little better defense than advertised. Subtle defensive movements, half step backwards, take the sting off some punches and avoid them altogether in other instances. But it's a price he's willing to pay. If you're an aggressive fighter, you're going to be hit.
He actually sustained a cut in the second round against Cleverly, but it bothered him not at all because he was already getting to Cleverly with his power shot.
And Cleverly doesn't hit like Sillach.
Sillach getting in some good counter shots here in round number one. Landed a right cross moments ago, got in another counter shot there. Kovalev talking to Sillach in Russian. Kovalev 2 jabs to the body.
Yeah, Kovalev having some success considering the distance at which they're fighting should favor Sillach. But Kovalev's timing is very good.
Another jab to the body. Kovalev looking upstairs but throwing downstairs and landing that jab 3 times. And he does it again.
And he avoids the counters. And he blocks the counter.
Hey, let go. So it's a war of wits in there early as they're thinking with each other. And Kovalev has already made an adjustment after Sillach showed so much promise in the first minute or two. Right hand over the top by Kovalev. Sillach creating distance and moving away. Good jab by Sillach.
Not a ton has happened in this round, but they're showing some world-class skill.
A boxing match, not a slugging match in round one.
Just keep doing what you're doing. See, take him to school and start feint with him. When he feint with him, touch him, up, down, up, huh? Keep turning him, okay? You see, you got him thinking. That's what we want, okay?
Working behind that jab for me. Don't just walk in, okay? Move that head and be smart. Feints, baby, feints. He's running. So you gotta cut that ring off. Work behind that jab, hit him in the chest. Pull it, go to the body. Be smart, but move that head. All right, baby. Deep breath. All right. Be smart. Be smart.
Both fighters have their moments in round number one. Statistically, it was pretty even. CompuBox numbers, Kovalev landing 10 of 38, Sillach 9 of 35.
You heard in Sillach's corner, keep him thinking. They wanted a thinking man's kind of fight because Kovalev is perceived as this kind of beast. Kovalev is capable of winning a thinking man's fight too. I wouldn't say that Sillach had the advantage in that round. He won the kind of strategic battle in the sense that it was fought at his preferred distance and it wasn't a slugfest.
Hard right hand by Kovalev. Down goes Sillach. That's what makes Sergey Kovalev special. Thunderous, straight on, right hand power.
Sillach is in bad trouble and Kovalev's taunting him.
Blood is streaming from Sillach's nose. He reaches up and paws at it with the right glove.
And that takes care of that.
Comes back, and that'll do it. That's the end of the fight. 50 seconds into round number 2.
Sergey Kovalev fought a top prospect until not too long ago. Tonight.
Sergey Kovalev has just annihilated Ismail Sillach in the first 50 seconds of the second round, after the first round seemed promisingly competitive.
A blue chip prospect as an amateur, a promising pro with one loss. Still doesn't know where he is, Jim, from one right hand.
I think there's enormous thunder in Kovalev's right hand. We're going to take a look at a replay, Max, that will show you the damage that was done by one shot. But this is yet another stunning.
Here it is. Kovalev timing him, and that's the thing about Kovalev. Even in the first round, when it was Sillach's style of fight, Sillach didn't necessarily win the round. Kovalev has a way of avoiding punches by taking little steps backwards, by blocking, landing punches even at distances that should favor his opponent with his timing. And here's the end of the fight, which was largely academic.
Yeah, by that point, Sillach was almost turning his back and cringing at the thought of taking another right hand from Sergey Kovalev. Thunder. And Kovalev taunted him in Russian and then came over.
Mesdames et messieurs, ladies and gentlemen, the end comes at 52 seconds, round number 2. The winner by knockout victory and still WBO light heavyweight world champion, the undefeated Sergey